Hello, welcome to Cuzcatlan. My name is Rafael, aka Dos Cabellos, and I'll be your host and guide through the duration of your vacation. So happy you chose Cuzcatlan for your stay. Um, we've just opened up to tourism and are all happy to have guests. So we're giving away these free tours for all of our visitors. So we hope you enjoy it. Uh, let's get started. Um, So Cuzcatlan is a beautiful tropical paradise located somewhere between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, far away from any of the perceived troubles of the world. It was once home to a beautiful tribe of people, the Scotia-Dorans, and is now owned and governed by the Nook family, who have graciously decided to open it up to tourism and visitors in hopes of teaching the world about the ways and just sharing some of our beautiful island culture with you all. So our tour doesn't actually begin here at Dodo Airlines, but in fact begins with the tour guide uniform and our flag. So the tour guide uniform comes from the traditional outfit of the Scotia-Dorans. Beautiful history they have. They're actually once two separate tribes that didn't even share a common language, but eventually found a way to come together, to unite, and build the unique culture that you see threaded throughout the islands. The blouse coming from the Doran people, and the kilt coming from the Scots. Together, it provides a very cool, relaxing wear that on the hot summer days is just the most comfortable thing to have on. Of course, the blue, white, and yellow coming from the common colors of the two separate flags of the Scots and the Doran people, united behind the silhouette of a beautiful horse. So let's get going. To our right, we have the village of Cuzcatlan. To the left, we have much more that we'll show you in a minute. First, if you're ever lost, find Nook's government house. You can rent scooters here, go inside, visit Nook, visit Isabel, get any information you'd like. The village of Cuzcatlan is communal, close, and open for all. Traditional food is pizza, so we always share a pizza with one another at any time. The village center has a well and a bench, clotheslines, seating. Few people have yards, but that doesn't stop anyone from just hanging out. The only problems we have in Cuzcatlan is when Nook decided he would install electric lamps for safety. Well, the villagers said those are going to keep me up all night. And who's causing problems in the village anyway? After a long discussion, Nook installed the lamps. We have our downtown core, clothes shopping at the Able Sisters. For all your other needs, Nook's Cranny. And of course our museum, where we send out archaeological digs to get the relics and ancient histories of Cuzcatlan to display here for all of our visitors to see. Across the river, we have another village of 3 houses, Cuzcatlan North. And to the right, our local outdoor gym facilities, basketball, ping pong, foosball, a beach, coconuts, and the first orchard of Cuzcatlan, which Nook had built and strengthened our economy, providing work to all the peoples. We have the locals beach, which you can come to any day, go out for a swim, have a nice time. And then back around into our village. Nice clean beaches for you to walk on, enjoy yourself. To the right here is my house, which we won't be seeing today. Come, visit the village, talk with the locals. I hope you enjoy yourself. If instead you'd like to just get to the resort, well then you'll want to turn left. If you've been just wanting to relax, we have hammocks here on the first beach on the left, which you can enjoy. If you follow and go through the woods of Cuzcatlan, you'll find a path here which leads to Cuzcatlan Resort. Down here, we have a beautiful fountain, dance area, bands, a wonderful field, and well for you to sit and contemplate, enjoy. Beach bar. You can come, dance, enjoy yourself. Where are we here? Do I have a dance? Of course I have a dance. See? It's always a party on Cuzcatlan. And it'll be so much better with you. After dancing and celebrating, you may want to retire to your quarters. So up here, we find your sleeping quarters, the outdoor resort. We have a tent here for the children. You can set up your own tent, or you can sleep under the stars if you wish. A little to the north of the resort, we have places for you to sit. If you don't like river or ocean water, of course we have a pool for you and a playground for your children. To the left here, we have one of the most popular tourist destinations in Cuzcatlan, Terry's Point, a beautiful, beautiful lighthouse that looks off far, far, far into the distance. Many people come here to take photographs, but we do have to warn you, stay far from the edge. The ocean is unforgiving. Now in Cuzcatlan, you may notice these little spots to dig. If you have a shovel, dig it up. You might find a fossil. Any fossil you find, you can keep for the mere price of $1,000. Just pay Tom Nook before leaving. We have a bit of a beach up here with some more tourist spots to see that were all installed by Nook. There's actually 4 references to different films on the island, and if you are able to guess them, you win a special prize. So there is one. There's the second one. And the third one was by the band. The Stonehenge reference. And there's one more that we'll show you at the end. Activities in Cuzcatlan include hiking, which we have several trails up here. You can take an easy trail around the mountain to see those movie references again. This brings you up here, where sometimes we have an art cellar. Now he is not there today. That is path 1. Hiking trail number 2 brings you past the beautiful 5 waterfalls of Cuzcatlan, where many people are able to take photographs, propose to a loved one, or just think about the power of Mother Nature. If you're the adventurous type, the island also offers mountain climbing. And so, you can climb up Mount Cuzcatlan, do a little bit of skipping across the water, and then this brings you to the ancient pyramids of the Doran people. I'm going to break character here for just one moment. This should be like Aztec Mayan pyramid, but because there's not like enough Latin American representation in video games, the best I could do was Egyptian pyramid. So, of course, this is a beautiful and attractive hotspot, tourist spot for many visitors, and is what brings so many people to our island. Of course, rock climbing can be quite difficult, so to the consternation of some people, we do have an elevator available. Nook had much installed. If you were to continue down the path instead of heading up there, you can see another beautiful mountain. Have a picnic down here. Find your way around the mountain, sketchy reds to buy, potentially fake art, or even go cliff diving off that. But I do not have... Oh. Well, you can cliff dive off the top of that mountain as well. A traditional activity of the Doran people. As you finish your hike, we have a marketplace where you can buy some food or some souvenirs. And then, of course, we have the second and third orchard of Cuzcatlan, which supports our major export of fruit juice. Nook had this beautiful Zen garden installed for everyone, for the villagers to come relax in. And then there is movie reference number 4, Statue of Liberty on the sand. Coming down here, this brings us back around to the village of Cuzcatlan, but we do have one more thing to show you. One last tourist attraction and place to stay. This is the Nook family plot and castle, which is now in ruins. The Nook family first built it when they brought it here, when they arrived here, and is now, again, a historic site which many people come to visit. Hope you enjoy it. To the left, bonfire, and our absolutely most rustic campgrounds where you have to churn your own butter, sleep in tents, and wash your clothes in a bucket. I want to thank you so much for coming and visiting this island, place of mind. We hope you enjoy your stay. We hope you enjoyed this little story that is still being developed, and thank you for your time.